Live, man. Happy Saturday to everybody. Come on into the kickback, y'all, before we start. I'm gonna give y'all time to come on in here for a second. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna get started. Hope everybody had a great week though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm chilling for the Georgia game, trying to get right. Go Georgia. I know it's a lot of Bulldog haters out there, but y'all good. It's all right. It's okay. You can hate the Bulldogs. You feel me? Cause we sure do hate y'all shit too, motherfucker. Nah, yeah, straight like that. Yeah, yeah. I can't. I think we playing. I think we playing in Athens too. Oh man, if we play in Athens, y'all know what's gonna happen, bro. We finna drag Texas through the mud. You feel me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We finna bite them horns. You did. So let's go. And I don't think this gonna be no turn up in the fourth quarter. I think Georgia it's late in the season. You know they got a lot to prove right now. So I think they might start scoring fast and early. You know what I'm saying? These next few games we have left in the season, y'all. But salute. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Man, you feel me? Come kick it. What y'all been up to out there? Detroit, Cali. We already know what y'all been on, Chicago. God, dog, y'all need to calm down over there, man. Shit. New York. What's up, Philly? Huh? Who up, DC? Shout out DC. Shout out Alaska. Arizona. What's up? Florida. Did I say Florida? The Carolinians. The Virginians. Yeah, I said Virginians. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, take that. Virginians. You know, all my Georgians. Yeah, yeah. The Alabamians. Shout out to the Alabamians and the Louisianians. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, to the Nebraskans. What about them New Mexicoans out there? Yep. Shout out to all y'all. Salute, salute to everybody. Hope everybody having a great week, man. So, y'all about ready, bro? As y'all come on in, y'all want to come in the comments and, you know, join in on the conversation, that's fine. You feel me? Just make sure you respect everybody's thoughts and opinions in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And again, I am the blind homie Rico Richy.
Showing items 1 to 2 of 2.
I'm the blind homie Rico Richy, you guys. And you are in the Lions Den with the blind homie. Welcome to Blindside Reaction Talk TV. You feel me? So, yes, the blind homie is blind. Of course, y'all just saw that. So, but now I'm looking at
Showing items 1 to 3 of 3.
You feel me? So, welcome, all y'all. This is just alleged and for your entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? And you free to share your opinions or thoughts in the comments. And like I said, you know, just respect each other's thoughts and opinions. You feel me? You know, and
Showing items 1 to 4 of 4.
we gonna get into this first video, you know, by Sadie Nash. If you guys haven't yet, go check him out. We getting into this because this is talking about one of our own Georgians here in Georgia. You know, Lil Baby, Atlanta's own. You know, Lil Baby. I don't know why he keep doing this, y'all. And said he gonna break it down, and yeah, I'm gonna pop in and give my little thoughts here and there and everything like that, y'all too, while I'm chilling. So I hope y'all got y'all shots, y'all smokes, y'all beers, your wine, ladies, whatever y'all gonna do to kick it with the blind homie. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Said he gonna break this down. Like I said, I'm gonna give my thoughts and why I feel why Lil Baby is really up. You know what I'm saying? I know him and Offset, also him and Gunna had some disputes. You feel me? And it more look like to me, I think they dispute really came from Offset wanting to do work with Gunna when basically the whole Atlanta tried to shut Gunna out. You know what I'm saying? After the snitching allegations with the YSL court case and
Showing
everything
items 1 to 5
like
of 5.
that, bro. Whether he snitched or not, I don't know, bro. It's not on me to say. I don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but some will say he did. Some will say Gunna didn't. But in my own opinion, bro, if the district attorney them didn't do what they did, because what they did was very slick. If they didn't do what they did by recording that and putting that out on Gunna, with him looking like making him to make him basically to make Gunna look like a snitch, to embarrass him and to not make him look like who he say he is. You know what I'm saying? So if they didn't do that, wouldn't nobody ever known what was said until maybe Young Thug came out and said it. But with them giving us that video on Gunna, it led all the Atlanta rappers to believe he was a snitch and they distanced themselves from him. And Gunna started doing hotter music than all of them. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby, he's still doing some numbers, but he wasn't doing it. I haven't seen him do the same numbers that he was doing when he was rocking with Gunna. But you know, I ain't think his last album was all that, but it is still a lot of people that like it. He do have some maybe, one or two club bangers on there. I think that you might hear in the club. But outside of that, shit, honestly, y'all, I don't think him and Gucci Mane album this year was, I think, probably two, two, two of the most. I don't want to say worst, y'all, but they just wasn't up to par with like the Cardi B. And let's be honest, bro. Cardi B did outsell Lil Baby. So, in case y'all didn't know that, Cardi B outsold Lil Baby in record series first week or second week, however you want to put it. Cardi B outsold him. But yeah, man, it's Lil Baby just need to shut up, bro. Do music, bro. Leave the street shit alone, Lil Baby. You feel me? Cause you continue to put your camp under fire, dog. Did you forget what happened over the summer? I think this was it this summer or last summer, where them kids were gunned down because of you wanting to play foolish and acting like you ain't understand what's going on in the streets, bro. You feel me? So yeah, a lot of Lil Baby choices caused a lot of, you know, the damn, what you want to call it. A lot of his actions caused turmoil after. You feel me? When he known it was certain things he shouldn't have did. Yeah, true enough. By law, you free to go and do whatever you want anywhere. You know what I'm saying? As long as of course, by the law. But when you calling yourself a gang member and um, territories are involved, then you know how that stuff go. And Lil Baby definitely knew how that stuff went. So with Lil Baby making that, I can't exactly name of the song or the video he made in that hood that he was supposed to be in, but he know that was like a spit in the face to them. So he knew that. So you know he was wrong for that, but true enough, he's a rapper, so he's able to go make videos wherever he want. He got the lawyers to protect him and everything like that. But some of his choices, he should have thought about some of those choices. You did. And we gonna see what Sadie Nash got to say real quick, y'all, about this. But hope y'all got some time to kick back with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Cause we finna kick back, man. Go ahead. If you got one to fire up, go ahead and fire up. We finna kick it, y'all. Y'all ready? Let me put y'all back on the screen, y'all need to miss this mug, son. You know what I'm saying? So let me let y'all miss this mug, son. You did. Let's see what Sadie talking about. Hey, if you in the building, make sure you please hit that like. If you don't mind, drop that comment. Hit that subscribe button too as well for the blind.
Right. So first he did this Offset. Right. Alright. You diss Offset for some BS that happened. Offset people had did this. They were out of there. They're taking me.
It sounds like Offset people came across him, a little baby people, a little baby himself, and it looked like they checking him for what he would say in that song.
Right. Right.
And I ain't gonna lie. Offset be with some nigga that be really with it. So if you really gonna mess with Offset like that, you better be ready to. Hey, you better be ready to. You better be ready to come. To stand for what come behind that. You know what I'm saying? Because they really ain't playing about Offset. He really got some loyal guys on his side that's
Showing
gonna
items 1 to
that's
66.
gonna go through the fire for him. You know what I'm saying? So I think little baby knew that. I don't know why he tried Offset like Offset was some sucker. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think Offset was the worst guy in the Migos, but at the same time, that nigga was the toughest nigga in the Migos too.
Right.
Don't run. Y'all hear him? Don't run. Don't run. You heard all that shit you said? Is that shit you said?
Shit, buddy done got spun on about that.
Zaxby's put whatever you love on.
Closure. End of 19.
Who's got the sauce?
I'm going to tell you my biggest content creation
Closure. End of 13.
studio is that girl for helping you reach your creator goals. It's made making content so much easier thanks to a new suite of editing tools, simple analytics, built-in ways to grow and track your performance. Try it today.
Loading.
Offset call and talk about you should have put me in it. Nigga, all I got to do is make one call, 3 letters, 4 p.m. You gonna shit on yourself like you did behind compound. Police said so, I ain't called you. And if any nigga play with me, get blitz, ask around.
Nah, I know what y'all thinking. Oh, City Dash, bro. You doing some police ass shit, bro. You being police. Am I really? Wow. Because y'all see who said whatever, right? And then somebody else confirmed it. So I asked y'all, simple question.
Look at that. Hey, why niggas do that, bro? Well, I don't understand why. Do niggas a diss and be like, it ain't a diss. Like, nigga, clearly you just clearly threw some shade, bro, and then say, oh, I ain't throw no shade. That's like a nigga throwing, y'all know the phrase, throwing a rocket high in your hand.
That y'all get on the internet, say befuddling things, but then when the police say this, y'all get pissed off.
Atlanta police are blaming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of 2 13-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
The overall theme of this case is grown men playing gangster that left 2 of our children in graves and a community in fear. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
See, even the police knew that, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like the APD that don't know what the fuck going on. They know what's going on, bro, and they know little baby shouldn't have been over there. If he never been over there, none of that shit would have happened. So because of him wanting to like he said, wanting to play gangster, that this is what happened. And now he wanna try to distance himself from all the BS after Fonnie Willis done got on his ass. So now he already know, bro. His lawyers had to come to him, man. They might be pulling a Rico out on you pretty soon. You feel me? They trying to do something to really take his ass off the street from the unaliving of them kids, bro. Because had he not went over there, again with him knowing and him claiming to be in a gang or a gang member, bro. This for all you gang members who claim to be, nigga, stop, bro. It's okay to rep what you rep, but bro, you gotta be careful how you rep, because once they label your ass, they gonna be on you all the time, and it's gonna keep you from moving how you really want to move. You feel me? You really just supposed to do that shit when it's time to do it. Like, just let them up, bro. You know, y'all know what I'm trying to say, bro. But shoot, because Lil Baby decided to do what he did and be disrespectful, bro. That was disrespectful what he did, and he knew that, bro. He knew that. So he straight up went over there just like the cop said and disrespected them people. You feel me? And they felt disrespected. So that caused a chain reaction of violence that shouldn't have happened because if Lil Baby didn't go over there.
Play.
Lil Baby and his music video are also named in arrest warrants for the shooting deaths of 13-year-old Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis. Police call them innocent victims. The shooting happened last summer at the Oakland City West End apartments on Peoples Street. Police describe this as gang violence escalated by that Lil Baby music video shoot. Investigators say members of the Goodfellas gang orchestrated that attack from jail.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, see, and that's why he fucked up, bro. And if you don't know the Goodfellas, that's a very terrorizing blood gang in Atlanta. So Lil Baby really messed. He shouldn't have went over there, bro. Like he shouldn't have done that, bro. He shouldn't have. Or if he was gonna do that, he could have easily had somebody get in touch with whoever the head that run that block over there, bro. And then he probably would have compensated them, you know what I'm saying, put a little money on their books or something to come in their hood, shoot a video. But him not doing that the right way, it caused a chain reaction of violence. So be careful what y'all do, man. Know what you doing before you do it.
Play.
We'll play your game. So now, when the
'Cause if you
police
don't,
say
it's gonna
Lil
cost.
Baby actively agitates people for violence and all this stuff and everything, y'all want to get mad and go, well, hold on, 40 minutes, she don't, well, you know, it's this and it's that, and, well, I want to dismantle 4PF now. Do you really? Y'all remember his response, right? Wrote it.
Tonight, rapper Lil Baby's team responding to a warrant naming him in connection to a deadly shooting. Police say he has ties to a drive-by that left 2 innocent teens dead. Now that news first. Yasmin Alston is live in Southwest Atlanta tonight, near where the teens were killed. So Yasmin, the rapper's attorney, now calling out the police department's allegations.
Yeah, that's right. In a statement, Lil Baby's lawyers say Atlanta police even referencing the rapper in connection to this deadly shooting was complete and total nonsense, though the warrant says otherwise.
That's Rockdom.com. Visit advertising.
Yep.
Sponsor.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Everybody knows that the place to find a place is
Sponsor and invite. Loading.
Atlanta rapper Lil Baby denying involvement in the
When you progress, 5 minutes. 9 seconds.
So now he got to get his lawyers to get him out that shit, bro. But his lawyers know it was a dumbass move, bro. His lawyers know what Lil Baby did was stupid. You feel me? So now not only do they got to fight that stuff with them kids, you know, they also got to prevent him from being involved in a RICO as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to stop Lil Baby from doing his shows, making his money, take care of his kids and everything like that. So, yeah, don't be like Lil Baby, fellas, man. Think smart before you do dumb shit.
teens last year, days after Atlanta police gave updates in the case, and a warrant named him in the homicide investigation of 13-year-old Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis. Now, in that newly released statement, Dominique Jones, aka Lil Baby's attorney, Drew Findling, called it complete and total nonsense that his client was referenced. That statement also read, quote, bringing his name into a conversation regarding a terrible crime for which he had absolutely no involvement is unprofessional, unethical, and shameful, end quote. It continued to say Lil Baby is devastated about the situation because the teens came from his neighborhood. But a warrant paints a different picture, saying an ongoing dispute between the 4PF gang and the OMF gang eventually led to the fatal shooting of Freeman and Davis. According to documents, Lil Baby is an affiliate of 4PF, and the conflict starts in May 2024, when the rapper shot a music video in rival territory, where he and associates were then shot at. After that incident, police say the back-to-back retaliatory shootings and homicides began. The warrant gives an in-depth timeline of multiple incidents that happened from May 2024 to when the teens were killed. It even says a high-ranking member of OMF was calling shots from state prison to retaliate against 4PF after an OMF member was killed on Peyton Place in June. According to documents, that imprisoned high-ranking member said in a phone call that there would be revenge for that homicide and he will go to war with the leader of 4PF, which is Lil Baby, per that phone call. Unfortunately, in July, Freeman and Davis became innocent victims. Gang investigators found they were not intended targets, but rather collateral damage. Most recently, police announced they already made 7 arrests for the teen's murder, but say they're not done. They didn't call Lil Baby by name on Wednesday, but did say this, which matches with what the warrant reads.
Cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
And I did talk to several people who live in this community who say they were relieved to hear that there were arrests made in this case because they say this tragedy really hit this community hard. Many of them also said that they were not surprised that gang violence was involved. Live in Southwest Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, Atlanta News First.
Okay.
Remember, he dissed Gunna too. Let me hear that. Oh. Remember when he was on Lil Yachty's show and he said this to the Batmobile?
Living my whole life for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Something I really ain't did. Like I really don't got no part of. Then you got people calling you every day. And you got comments on the internet saying you gonna get a Rico. I don't even think people know how serious that is.
You went from 4 p.m. to glass.
Video progress, 5 seconds, pause.
That what kills me, bro. These niggas claim shit and then say they ain't part of shit, bro. Like and y'all motherfuckers that claim to be 4PF with Lil Baby, y'all take that. That nigga clearly just disowned himself from y'all and tried to distance himself from y'all after he put y'all in some BS. You feel me? Now he trying to. I don't know if he gonna take some of them boys with him that claim 4PF still, but nigga, you 4PF, brother. I don't care if you Glasses what? What's your record name? Glasses who? No, damn. Fonnie Willis ain't paying no attention to that, bro. She still see on the front of your forehead. Fonnie Willis still see 4PF, bro. That's what she aiming at. Like she aiming at a kill shot straight at your forehead, dog. And you put your bullshit in your camp in that, bro. So don't get scared and try to run now, nigga. Y'all better grab Lil Baby and tell, nah, nigga, you part of this. You coming with her, nigga. We go down, you coming with her too. Y'all better grab that nigga, bro. Hell no.
See the glass window.
Glass window.
And
Right.
of course, Four Pockets 4 had to come to an end
When you said of course.
because all the shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that other people actions. I can
Listen, man, listen. I'm not telling you don't diss. And technically, he didn't say any names.
Technically, he
Everything
did.
is theory and speculation put on by the internet, and this is why the video is dropping so much later. Why is Seti Nash doing a late video? Because all the blogs already put it together. If what they said true, big old IF. Like I'm blind, but I can read text messages.
Y'all heard that? Hold up. Y'all ain't hear that.
Big old F.
Hold up.
If IF. If all this shit is true, everything they said.
Skip back 20 seconds. 7 minutes. Skip back 31 seconds. Loading.
Why is Seti Nash doing a late video? Because all the blogs already put it together. If what they said true, big old IF. Like I'm blind, but I can read text messages.
Y'all get what he saying, bro? Hey, y'all better hit that like for the blind. Hey, hold on, bro. Where y'all at? Yeah, nigga, hear me, said it. Yeah, hear me. Y'all know y'all don't know the backstory, but go subscribe to the channel, check out the videos, and hit the comments. Y'all see what's going on. We just had a little friendly back and forth. That's all. Nothing serious. But I appreciate the shout out, y'all. That nigga just gave me a shout out. Y'all might think it's a slick shot, but really, that's a nigga with almost 300,000 giving a nigga like me with only 130 subscribers a shout out, bro. So y'all hit that like button for the Blind Homie, man. And go make sure you check out City Nash on content. And put in the comments, the Blind Homie sent you. You feel me? Yeah. 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 But damn, said it. Technology come a long way, folks. You feel me? I'ma still text your ass, nigga. Yeah. Y'all ready? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for the Blind Homie. Thank you, Sadie. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. You just appreciate you, bro.
Play.
Right? Big old if, if all this shit is true, everything they said about you is true. Lil Baby can't stop poking the bear, which means Lil Baby will be going to jail on some BS Rico. And some of y'all believe, like some of y'all really believe this. Oh, she didn't drop the Rico now, she never will. How long did the YSL Rico date back? What we got, 2013? The case?
Bro, they can drop that Rico at any time, bro. They got up until like I think 15 years to put that Rico on Lil Baby, bro. So just because they hadn't came yet, don't mean they still not looking at his ass. So it's still, still not gonna come for him. You feel me? They definitely gonna come for him. They definitely gonna make him suffer the same way Young Thug did. They definitely gonna, NYF and Lucci, they definitely is gonna try to grab him, bro, like straight up, for real. Hit that like button for the Blind Homie, bro. Y'all see that nigga just gave it, bro. That nigga almost got 300,000 subscribers. He worried about little old me. Hey, y'all tell that nigga Blind Homie say thank you, bro. You feel me?
It's finished this year. It's 12 years ago. We go back to when Young Thug got out. 11 years ago. Just gonna ask the simplistic, easy question, bro. Y'all ready for this? What the F are you doing?
Same thing I asked the motherfucker.
You know what this was? This was a terrible grasp for straws. That was not needed. Lil Baby knows he's literally not supposed to be doing this stuff. Lil Baby knows you could have been more crafty. Lil Baby knows he's trying to portray a certain image for the day that he goes to jail. I know because there are certain things that Lil Baby has been doing to the internet that if I'm a defense counsel, I say, you know what, bro? I'm gonna point this out. That means your lie, Fonnie Willis. True indeed, and he should. But when you...
And his lawyer definitely gonna do that. Like, they gonna point out all the BS that they feel is lying from Fonnie Willis. They definitely gonna do that. But will that be enough to keep him out of jail, though? I don't think so, y'all. I don't think so. They gonna grab him. So let that motherfucker get a speeding ticket. They gonna hold his ass. They might hold him just until they drop the Rico on him, man. Lil Baby, you better get out of Atlanta, bro, till they send for you, bro. Like, you better get, man. You better get gone, bro. Y'all, Sister Soldier had a message for the young ladies, bro. And I can tell you one rapper, I don't think she, I ain't gonna say she hate or dislike, but I don't think she got too much feeling for the young lady. And it's Sexy Red, Sexy. What the hell?
Say this line.
Hold on, y'all. We about to get into this Sister Soldier stuff, bro. Well, what y'all think about Sexy Red? I'm gonna tell y'all, she ain't really for me, man. I don't. Let's go back to the same thing, y'all.
Nectar mattresses' unparalleled comfort may lead to excessive slumber.
The comfort's so amazing it shouldn't be legal, but it is.
These pizzas are different, literally.
BlindHomie.com, visit advertiser.
Medium specialty pizzas for $9.99 each.
Loading.
Wow, keep
Ending
going
progress
back
for
to
10
that.
minutes. 2 seconds, 14 minutes, 8 seconds.
Like I say, y'all, Sexy Red music and her as a person, bro, she just not a chick I would try to be around, man. Like that mother, she kind of nasty. She a little too nasty to me, bro. Like, I hate when they do this shit, y'all.
Device disconnected.
All right, let me do it like this. It just, let's go with this one.
Now, feds have reopened the investigation into Nipsey Hussle.
Y'all not letting me play it, so we finna get into this Big U Nipsey Hussle thing. But I will try to go back to it.
Now, feds have reopened the investigation into Nipsey Hussle's murder, and I believe they have Big U as the number one suspect. In an interview that resurfaced, where Big U was explaining his deal with Nipsey Hussle and how it ended after 10 years, right after Victory Lap.
We're not gonna watch the whole video, but we're gonna watch a lot of it.
And how Nipsey was no longer going to be
And this Will Evans 1111, y'all go check him out too as well.
control. And then Nipsey was killed shortly after, man. So I want to show you guys what what Big U said. I'm gonna play it for you guys. I'm gonna let you guys hear this, and I want to give you a timeline because there's a video out there that I'm sure a lot of you have seen by now of of Big U laughing when people were saying justice for Nip in his live stream comments.
Justice for Nip.
Bro, that was the most. He snitched on himself right there, bro. That, like, I know a lot of y'all don't know, but Big U was once Nipsey Hussle label owner, like manager, all that. Yeah, they did have some issues and everything, some personal issues and everything, but Big U claimed that they didn't after Nip passed away. And this dummy get on live for whatever reason, and a fan in the comments says to him, "Justice for Nip," and he bust out laughing, like he started laughing. So that when he did that instantly made, you know, not only people in California but people all across America like, damn, what the hell you laughing for? And then it made people start thinking like if he was behind it or not. You know what I'm saying? He tried to he tried to clean it up because, you know, I think somebody said in this video one time before that, you know, they had to actually remind his ass he was on live. You feel me? And it almost like he read the comment and started laughing, bro. And yeah, he forgot what he forgot for a minute, bro. Like he did. You know what I'm saying? And it showed. And I think the Feds probably gonna use that against him too. While he's locked up now, so I definitely think the Feds gonna use that little clip right there, cause it make him look suspect as hell.
So y'all see this video?
You did.
Long live Nip, man. That was like one of the best rappers we ever had, y'all. Real lyricist, man. You see that?
And this is supposed to be Nipsey Big Homie.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm under a deal for 10 years before this video.
And you laughing?
Look at how I just got max strength generic Viagra. $1 each from Friday.
Y'all, why the hell they playing all these god doggone Viagra commercials? Damn. All of us don't need Viagra, mom. That shit.
An article where the Feds confirmed that they're looking into Big U for Nipsey Hussle's murder. This is from TMZ. It says Adam 22 arrested, or excuse me, Adam 22 says he wasn't arrested. The Feds just wanted Big U's letter regarding Nipsey Hussle. Adam 22 previously denied no jumper's involvement in the Big U and Big Baby Rico case or any criminal activity of his own. The Eugene Big U Henley Rico case is one of the hip-hop's shocking current developments. We know that already, right? Says the media personality, Adam 22, clarified that his platform has nothing to do with the case and that law enforcement never actually booked him. Says during a recent podcast, the New Hampshire native explained that what actually happened when the federal police visited him in his home over this Rico case was this. Said he revealed that the only thing that the feds wanted to see was a cease and desist that Big U previously sent out to the outlet. This was due.
So Big U sent a cease and desist order to Adam 22. All right. And he did that because there was a guy, you know, from LA that came on the show and he kind of elaborated on some of the details, you know, about what happened to Nipsey or what leading up to Nipsey's unaliving. I'm gonna put it like that. And while he was telling this story to Adam 22 and Wack 100, he implicated himself also in basically, you know, in an extortion move, extortion or robbery, however you want to look at it. But I believe it was more like extortion, and he did that to DJ Khaled. Y'all know DJ Khaled. We the best. Y'all know how that nigga say that shit. But yeah, so while his name Loose Cannon was telling the story as he implicated himself, the Feds was also watching that same live, you know what I'm saying, on Adam 22. You feel me? So when Big U sent that cease and desist, if it wasn't true, he wouldn't send that cease and desist. So that cease and desist let the Feds know that he was trying to silence Loose Cannon as well as Adam 22 by getting them to remove that and getting them not to talk about, you know, what Loose Cannon was saying to Big U. I mean to Adam 22 and Wack 100. But y'all check this out. I'm gonna try to find another way to get to this video I want y'all to see. We're gonna react to.
Self-proclaimed henchman. This is the guy that Loose Cannon is the one that did an interview saying that he's the one that went to press DJ Khaled when Nipsey brought him out. And I can show you guys that later. It says this was due to Loose Cannon's claims on the podcast that Big U had information on the murder of Nipsey Hussle prior to its execution. A notion that Big U denied outright. Obviously, he should deny that outright. Adam previously spoke to the situation on TMZ, going into more details around the implication it suggests. said, this is a quote from Adam 22. Whack got an overactive imagination. He said, I was not picked up by the feds, but they did pay a visit to my residence, and my lawyer spoke to them, and they made it clear that I'm not in any kind of trouble right now. I'm not being investigated personally. He said, but what they did want to get their hands on, which is kind of crazy, is that they wanted to see the cease and desist letter that we received from Big U maybe a year ago. And so the feds were interested in that, which is very interesting to us, because that makes us think, like, why are they curious about that? There's this quote from Adam 22. He said, there's nothing about that in the original indictment or criminal complaint. So it's very suspicious. Really makes us wonder what the feds are investigating exactly when it comes to Big U. But as far as myself, no, I wasn't locked up.
Like what they really investigate him on, bro.
So the feds is looking into Big U.
Like, what's the main thing there? Because they got him on murder, extortion, robbery, bro, they got him on a lot, bro. So I'm trying to figure out, like, which one are they really trying to get stick? So if they end up putting, you know, him on a murder for Nipsey Hussle, bro, that really could that might could help old boy that was getting his ass kicked in prison. What's his name? Shitty Cuz or whatever they call him, Eric Holder. Yeah, that might help him, because if the feds end up saying this a hire for murder, Nipsey unalive was a hire for murder, and they end up getting Eric Holder to talk, you know what I'm saying, about some things that you know that's missing that only Eric Holder would know. Yeah, it might help him. It might benefit him, man. So if Big U, bro, it might be a double murder for you, along with a murder for hire, bro. If it go down like that, because that seem like that's what the government is waiting on, you know, to see if they can connect those dots, to see if they can turn that into a murder for hire.
Right. And they're trying to gather information. They're doing what they do. They're gathering information to see if there's any connection to Big U and Nipsey Hussle's death. Now, why would they do that if they don't feel like? You got to understand, the feds is a business, right? They got to pay people's salaries, overtime. They got to pay for the building. They got to pay.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Just like any other business.
Leave them comments. Let me know what's up.
It's not free.
Please continue to subscribe to as well.
If they're investing money into any case or into any type of research or any type of investigation, it means that they feel like something is there and they want to know if it is. And they're going to spend the money to make sure that they cross their T's and dot their I's. I want to show you guys next, or let you guys listen to, the interview that Big U did that may have given the feds, it's really him snitching on himself. He gave the feds a motive.
He sure did. And when we look at this video, if you don't mind commenting on what you think about this video Big U saying, let me know how y'all feel about this, bro. Because he definitely incriminated himself.
Take a minute to gift yourself.
Alexa, stop.
Right. Why he would want Nipsey to not be here anymore. Check it out.
You talked about signing Nipsey. I mean, obviously, aside from being from the same area, how did that end up, you know, happening? And you told the story a lot before, so just kind of give us a quick, you know.
Yeah.
He walked himself right into a trap.
I was looking for artists. TD told me to go get in there. I went to seek Nipped out of all the people I already been interviewing and talking to, and he was the sign of light. He was the diamond in a pile of whatever. It was a diamond. I mean, respect to my other homies. He was a diamond in a pile of other diamonds, but he was a bigger diamond. He was the sign. And then
it was the VVS.
So you saw an opportunity, in other words.
And we had made a couple of moves and was trying to move through a couple of doors, and I vastly found out that I couldn't go through these doors.
So that's when I went and got Steve Lobel. And I went and got Steve. Let Steve hear the music.
Video progress bar 6 minutes. 25 seconds of 30-minute pause.
So right there, he said he really couldn't make the moves to get Nipsey into the industry, so he had to go get somebody else. So that tells me the reason why he couldn't get into those particular doors is because them people know who he is. They know how he is. So the only way he could get Nipsey in them doors and to make money off Nipsey was he had to actually go find somebody, you know, who was willing to work with him to put Nipsey in position, you know what I'm saying, to get a record deal from like Atlantic and Interscope or Sony or wherever. I think he got his deal from Interscope. I think, I could be wrong, but that's what the issue was. So right there, see, with Steve LaBelle coming in the picture, Nipsey didn't need Big U at all. He didn't because of Steve LaBelle. Why would Nipsey need Big U when Steve LaBelle the one that's putting him in motion to meet, you know, a lot of other figures like DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? So Big U right there just made it known, you know what I'm saying? If you know what's going on, you know how to read in between the lines. He just made it known that he's actually a middleman. You feel me?
Music, and I was like, boom. So I signed Nipsey to Unique Music, to my to Aramis Astrodome, to my label, to Unique Music. And then
see, that was his stronghold on Nipsey right there.
10% management, and I was 10% management because it made no sense for us to go get another management. And so we started pushing on that. So I signed we was signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which would end 2019. Crazy. Hello, but I ain't
see that?
For that because you know,
like he used Nipsey. He know it.
So your deal with Nipsey was 10 years.
It was 10 years.
It was a 10
year, 25% of publishing to Aramis Astrodome.
Oh wow. Wow. So 09's 2019.
He owned Nipsey for 10 years, bro. And on top of that, he got a lot of money out of Nipsey, bro. Basically, Nipsey got 25% out of whatever he made off his music. So, to all my hardworking people out there, bro, think about this right here.
More. Learn more. Button. Showing items 1 to 6 of 6. Tap to activate. Actions available. Use tab to 3 fingers to view. Learn more. Button. Tap to activate. Actions available.
What's going on?
Random for Palestine. Button. Yoda. Lil Baby diss songs trash. Button.
It was, bro. That shit was trash. But think about this. To all my hardworking people, you know, that do 40 hours, 60 hours, overtime, all that type of shit for work. You feel me? Think about this. You get paid, right? And we gonna move bills aside. You get paid, right? And let's just say you had, you know, let's just say you had a business manager, bro. You feel me? And to keep doing what you got going on, your business manager is the one that puts you in motion to help, you know, your company rise or you get more business. You feel me? But at the same time, while he's doing that, he's getting let's say you make $1,300 a week. You feel me? So at that $1,300, he getting a band that you done worked hard for, bro, and you keep the $300. Ain't that fucked up? That's basically what Big U was doing to Nipsey, bro. He was really, I mean, he was using the shit out of Nipsey, bro. And I don't think Nipsey knew at first. I think he probably caught on, or if he did know at first, bro, he just took it until he could, like, you know, he just did what he had to do, man, until he was able to, you know, put himself in a better position. And that shit, it was transitioning in 2019 for him to be able to get 100% of all of his money, you know what I'm saying, and earnings from all his music, bro. But mysteriously and unfortunately, he ended up, you know, getting shot and killed in front of his own store. You feel me? So for 10 years, bruh, let's just say that nigga gave Big U $1,000 a week out of $1,300 check, bruh. You feel me? That's a lot of motherfucking money that he's giving to that man, bruh. You feel me? And after that shit was done, he just gone. So Big U put himself, without him knowing, he put himself in a motive. He did, y'all. But let me look at some of these comments before we move on, y'all. I hope everybody doing all right. Hope y'all having fun chilling with the blind.
Showing items 26 of 6.
Y'all got
Random. Hello button.
Yo,
Tap to activate.
what's up?
Random for Palestine button. Yoda. Lil baby diss song is trash button.
That shit was trash, bro.
Damien Yoda. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy.
That shit was trash, bro. I'm not a Lil Baby fan, y'all.
Yoda. Lil baby diss. Damien 619 COL said hi button.
What's
Tap to
up?
activate. Number 2 button. Tap to activate. Actions available. Use tab to read things to
get back in this for a few more seconds, a few more minutes, y'all, and we're gonna go to something else.
19.
So technically, Victory Lap.
Hello.
Okay.
Big U said 25% to Ermias Asketil, meaning Nipsey was giving Big U 75%.
Damn. See, that's a lot, bro.
Music, and only keeping 25%. So for Victory Lap, Nipsey kept 25%. Big U got 75% of the money.
Hell yeah, bro. That's
He
fucked
said,
up. If Nip made $1 million off
75% of the Victory Lap,
Nip only kept 250 bands.
25% went to Nipsey Hussle. 2009 to 2019, Big U had Nipsey ownership of Nipsey Hussle, and then Nipsey happens to magically get killed in 2019 when the deal is over.
It's weird, ain't it?
And that's from Big U's words.
That's from Big U's words.
So now he's placed motive on himself, which is crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And I wanted to use my equipment. He got mad because I got my equipment back. I had to get the equipment back and said I'm gonna move it right here at my shop on 43rd and Christian. And then everybody can get there on time. Them can get to who you want to. So he got mad.
Nigga, I get mad too. You trying to take my shit and put my shit in your shit to make it seem like it's your shit and I need to come ask you to use my shit, bro. Like, hell no. Nipsey wasn't going for that. Would any man go for that, bro? Like that, bro. He literally tried to extort Nipsey Hussle equipment. You feel me? And take it to his shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, who gonna really go for something like that, bro? Nothing, bro. And y'all know what they say. Nip was 6'3", 6'4". He wasn't going for that, bro. Nip wasn't no sucker like that, bro. Like, come on. And that's why he got mad, bro. Cause you claim to be this man, big homie, big dog, big brother, uncle, all this shit, bro. But yeah, you tried your best and your hardest. Well, we can't even say you tried. You did everything you could do to extort that man, bro. What they call that mom? They got big draws. Who call it a nigga big draw, bro? Come on. I don't want to see no other nigga walk up on a nigga and be like, what up, big draws? What the fuck? Big draws. Well, let me tell you something. Big draws effed up big time, bro. Yeah, he effed up, bro. I'll make a diss on about your ass too.
So he said, if you can't hear that clearly, Big U said that Nipsey had recording equipment. Big U went down there to take the equipment from Nipsey. Nipsey said, you ain't taking my equipment, bro. He said, nah, I'm gonna move it to my studio, take it out of your studio, move it to my studio, and you can use it anytime you want. Nip got mad. Nip made a diss song about Big U. I have the diss song right here.
Now we're gonna check that diss song out. We're gonna move on.
You don't have a clue. You don't got a clue. And I want you to pay attention when I show you guys this. This is the lyrics. When I show you guys this, you don't got a clue. Look at the way Nipsey's titled the song. He spelled you with the letter U instead of the word U. So this is a Big U diss song, and I'm gonna get into the lyrics of that in a second. But then Big U goes on to say, I'm not a rapper, I'm a scrapper. Check it out.
I'm not a rapper, I'm a scrapper.
You see, my nigga? That's a threat.
So this is the story.
In case y'all don't know, bro, that's hey,
story. Everybody's
that's what the streets call a threat, bro.
It's stuff that these guys have spoken about, and stuff that's publicly available, public knowledge.
That's like a challenge, motherfucker.
That after Nipsey didn't want to give the recording equipment up, he made a diss song about Big U called "You Don't Got a Clue." "You Don't Got a Clue" comes out, or "You Don't Got a Clue," it comes out. Big U goes down there to press Nipsey. Also, is this song about me? Yeah, the song about you. Don't this sound eerily familiar?
He right. Big U go confront him about the song, and they eventually end up squabbling. You feel me? Who won? I don't know. You gotta go to LA to really find out. You did, but they did squabble. You know what I'm saying? And they squabbled because of Big U trying Nipsey like a sucker, bro. Like he was really a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why these old niggas out here, bro, trying to extort motherfuckers and look at these niggas like they love niggas, bro. And a lot of them be needing, you know, the youth. They be needing the youth, bro, to push their message, bro, to get themselves on a platform, you know what I'm saying, to make money and stuff like that, bro. It's not like a lot of them able to do it themselves. You feel me? Like Big U said, he needed Steve LaBelle to open certain doors for him, bro, because he couldn't do it himself, and he wasn't gonna be able to do it himself, bro.
Recently, which is one of the reasons that Big U was locked up, because they say that he was involved.
What y'all on, world?
Rico case is that
what's up?
He murdered a kid that was signed to him for a diss record. That's one of the things that he's being accused of right now.
Yep.
That he murdered a kid in LA.
You guys remember the reports about the alleged 21-year-old kid that Big U had unalived in the desert of Nevada? Weird, huh? His artist, and that was one of his artists too. So ask yourself, Big U, why all your main artists is disappearing, bro? And why people think you got something to do with it? Because the 21-year-old rapper, I can't think his name, I believe his initials are RW, but his mom even believes that Big U was the one who unalived her son.
Or excuse me, in Las Vegas, LA kid, that they were in Las Vegas, and I guess the kid made a diss record about Big U. Big U took him to, like Nipsey said on the album, the Mojave Desert, and left him. He took him to the middle of the desert, allegedly. This is what he's being accused of.
So maybe Nip knew that.
Check this out. I'm gonna show you guys the article to back it up. Federal authorities say Big U shot an aspiring musician in the head and hid the body. The Justice Department said the criminal enterprise is responsible for the murder of an up-and-coming musician identified in the complaint as RW. The musician was signed to Big U, his record label, Unique Music, which paid RW to travel to Las Vegas to work with an unidentified Grammy Award-winning music producer, or work in his studio shortly before his murder in January 2021. RW's murder stems from the musician recording a diss song about Big U, which prompted the alleged gang leader and Robinson to travel to Las Vegas to confront the musician. Henley allegedly drove RW to North Las Vegas, shot him in the head, dragged his body off the Interstate 15 into the desert, and left his remains in a ditch, the court documents say. When Henley, Big U, returned to LA, he ordered his studio workers to leave while an associate removed security surveillance footage from the studio, according to the Justice Department. He then allegedly ordered witnesses not to speak with police about RW's murder. That's what the complaint reads.
Well, Big U.
If you live in a Georgia zip code
You in big trouble,
in the
dog.
last 5 years.
Dang,
Listen,
man.
I've been an insurance agent for 30 years, and what I'm about to tell you could save you up to 80% on your auto insurance. Here's what the industry doesn't want you to know.
So that sounds eerily familiar to what happened with Nip, but just different timelines, right?
Right.
Sounds like a repeat. So that's Big U talking about that. Let me show you guys where Big U said, no matter who you are, you gonna check in.
There ain't no sugarcoated, ain't no nothing in. It ain't not one human being that's not gonna check in. Let me give you on a bigger scale. The United States of America and all these countries have what is called airspace. If you invade their airspace with a plane, they consider that an act of war. If you want to come in your airspace,
Video lasts 13 minutes. 4 seconds, 30 minutes, 8 seconds.
it's going to be a problem. If dudes come and you move it in a certain way, and you choose not to check in, suffer the consequences. You feel like you got something.
Now y'all see what he tried to do, bro? He tried to this motherfucker tried to name checking in as a form of governmental style acts. Like, oh, the government do it, I can do it. Nigga, no you can't. No you can't, bruh. You can't forcibly tell somebody, no matter what they decide to do, gang member or not, bruh, you can't forcibly tell somebody they have to check in, and then if they don't, something's going to happen to them. That's damn near like being that's like damn near running a terroristic organization. So to hear this fool try to label checking in as like the same level as what the government do, bro, like that was the bad fucking analogy, Big U, bro. Like you could have did better than that, bro. Like, come on, for real. So you just really tried to say what you doing is okay to extort people because the government do it like that. What, nigga? What? Somebody say what?
And I just, because I do it.
And he just admit that he do it too, so
I'm not gonna check in, but
that's bad.
Because that's the dude who wants the internet fame.
I mean, when you hear this stuff, it's not me. I'm not doing nothing but playing with what Big U already said about himself.
Right.
Y'all heard what he said, man. He said, because I do it.
Stupid.
Because I do it.
Stupid.
It's crazy to him that somebody would even say, because he know. He said it ain't one human being alive that ain't gonna check in.
Think about how many witnesses the feds got to that shit by now.
One human being. I mean, this is Big U saying this stuff out his own mouth. So, can't nobody, I mean, you telling on yourself, bro.
Right.
You putting yourself in a position, you giving motive, you saying that, yeah, everybody gonna check in. He created a podcast called the Checking In Podcast. And went on there and talked about all the stories of how somebody gonna check in and how this one checked in with him, that one checked in with him, and everybody gotta check in with him. Which is one of the things that he's charged with, which is extortion. Look, man. Let me show you guys the lyrics on the diss song that Nipsey put out against Big U when all this happened originally. Excuse me. This is the diss song. It's called "You Don't Got a Clue." Look how Nipsey spelled the title. You don't got a clue. So this is clearly a Big U diss song. And the verse goes, "Look, you don't got a clue of what you want to do. I'm busy getting rich. You think I'm gonna stop for you? He said, I built this on my own, and everybody knows it's true. Still, excuse my language, niggas act like they supposed to have control of what I do. But look, they don't got a clue of what I've been through. Nigga ain't had no trust funds or eat off no silver spoons. Nigga ain't had no peace inside my house until I moved. And I damn sure can't recall having no exit route in you. But really, I don't got a clue of what you even do. And what good is a dream if you can't make your ish come true? What good is a team when everyone depends on you? Hope opportunity don't knock. What opportunities in your group? That means hope opportunity don't knock. What opportunities in your group? That means I hope that you don't send somebody to kill me because they just want to take the opportunity to impress you. Anyways, he said, because then what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because if you sharing your success and not your struggle, you's a fool. So Nip saying, bro, why would I share my money with you when you ain't helping me build my career, bro? You just collect it. He said, then you start to look like food. The game don't even chew. Each.
We're gonna get into this Sister Soldier video, y'all. Cause Nip finna get some justice pretty soon, bro. And he definitely knew. He definitely knew what was going on with Big U, bro.
Years to hear. There's reality TV and video games and, you know, all kinds of different economic information. Today that they were not able to go through before.
I don't know why I started right there.
Hop in the game and do the same, selling tickets to your favorite name. Join our trade. Ticket resellers investing in building every day. Join our
We have the easiest way to make money online, as we see on the.
So this is Sister Soldier giving her feelings on the latest rap females that are in the game, and you know what she thinks about them. And she also is talking about, you know, somewhat of the different agendas that the industry are using these women to push. You know what I'm saying? And I think the one that they got Sexy Red trying to push, man, it's worse than what we seen with Trina. It's worse than what we seen with Kaya, Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? Sexy Red, bro, is like, man, damn. Damn, y'all.
No MLM, no pyramid scheme, no ads, marketing required, no selling tickets in the streets, and you don't need any labor costs to scale up.
Hey, if you're interested in scaling your ticket business or your business into the millions, like I've done, selling tickets straight.
1 minute, 19 seconds. 1 minute, loading.
Say whatever they want to say and be whoever they want to be, but the impact has been great in the sense of, I don't know, I think the young people are getting very mixed, very confusing messages from.
And she right, bro. They are, bro.
To kind of back off.
Man, look.
Excuse me, to kind of come back off.
The shit that Sexy Red push and the drill music scene, bro, like, bro, it's I mean, it damaged a lot of our youth, y'all. It really messed them up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all see where motherfucking NLE Chopper tried to put a lot of the blame on Youngboy, bro, but it really wasn't Youngboy, bro. It had to do a lot with what's that motherfucking name, bro? King Von, Julio Fulio, I want to say Chief Keef. You know, a lot of them guys, man. Those guys are the ones who really made the drill scene hot and what it was. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that they got, uh, Sexy Red pushing, bro. Like, just think about what it's doing to our young lady, bro. So they had the drill scene that was taking out a lot of our young teenage, you know, young men and young boys, you know what I'm saying? And the shit with Sexy Red, them, bro, it's like they trying to tell our youth, our young youth ladies, bro, like it's okay to trick off and bop off and whatever they call this shit, the 6-7s and all this crazy ass mess they got going on, bro. Like, damn. Like, y'all ain't the same on sex type stuff, y'all. Like, y'all ain't gonna encourage nothing, you know, positive to help the mind of the kids. Like, they really do. They really messing our kids' mind up, bro. So check with your kids. Make sure you know what they watching and listening to, bro. Cause I damn sure check with my daughter and see what's up with her, bro. See what she say a name I don't like. You know what I'm saying? She getting old enough to now, you know, my daughter is very mature and she's very responsible too. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to make her, I don't want her to grow or think she has grown as what she is or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't trip about, you know, certain stuff, but it's certain shit that, yeah, nigga, hey, look here. If you know what daddy know, you better not let her influence, you better not let them motherfuckers influence you with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna have to deal with me. They don't have to deal with me, but you do. Y'all, she gotta deal with her blind homie daddy. You feel me? Yep, that's right. Damn straight. Blind homie don't be playing that BS. Hell nah. Trust me.
And to Santiago herself, greatness.
What y'all on, chat?
From a hustler background.
What's up, chat?
Herself, and getting back into the game, coming back into life after death, or people curious to whether or not she's going to get back into the game. How does that, in fictional books, but written in reality, because a lot of people can relate to exactly what you're writing, even though the characters and the scenarios, quote unquote, may be fictional. How does that correlate, or went to Santiago, to today's woman? And how did it correlate 20 years ago?
If you just join in, you now tuned into Blindside Reaction Talk TV, baby, with the blind homie. Welcome. And if you don't mind, please hit that like button. Please drop a comment. If you want to join in on the conversation as well, hit that subscribe button too for the blind homie. And to everyone that's on with me right now, just, hey, remember, man, the blind homie will be giving away a free $100 of his own hard money. You know what I'm saying? You know, and all you got to do is hit that like, leave a comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? The goal we trying to get is to 600. So please continue to hit that subscribe button for the blind homie. And again, Sadie Nash. Shit, the blind homie, thank you for that shout out, homie. Appreciate it.
Well,
Look at these
I think
motherfuckers,
life
y'all.
after death was that Winter had some more options than just hustling, but she still definitely has that same mindset that she had in the coldest winter ever. She doesn't really see anything wrong with it. She thinks that she did 15 years because she had a bad attitude, not because she did anything wrong. And she says clearly that she was innocent and she got arrested for an attitude when an attitude is not a crime. But the fact is that in America, you can get arrested for what is perceived as a bad attitude.
You sure can.
So,
How many times you done been pulled over and you done snapped off on the police and they pulled your ass out the car and detained your ass? That's bad attitude, bro. Like, yeah, you can be arrested for it. I know that shit happened to me. Yeah, they put my ass in cut, bro. I'm a show. The Lord forbid I ever had to come across them up again, cause I'm a show out again, bro. Don't come fucking with me. I ain't do, you know what I'm saying? No, go on, take your ass on somewhere. Officer, safety patrol, man. Get your punk ass on somewhere. I'm sorry, y'all. But look, you can be penalized for, you know, having a bad attitude, especially if it's toward, law enforcement. I know they got a job to do. You feel me? And of course, we know a lot of times they don't do their job fair. So, them niggas.
Uh, has more options, just like this young generation has more options. There's reality TV and video games and, all kinds of different economic portals for young people to go through today that they were not able to go through before. So I think that you'll see that in life after that.
Did you think that that hip hop, we were talking about how the woman and the men kind of evolved, but you particularly talking about the woman. Do you think there's any benefit, to our children, our kids listening to that type of music? Because like you have some people, it's not always like the Meg Thee Stallions or the Cardi. You got other artists, who present a different message. So do you think the negative side of that is at all beneficial? Can we find any benefit in that at all? Or should we kind of just turn that whole thing off?
Listen to what she say, y'all.
I'm not controlling enough to tell people what to turn off or what to turn on. But I always like to give a message through all of the art that I do, that your life matters and your soul matters and your choices matter and your actions matter. And I always feel bad if I see, women who think that all they are is a sexual entity and nothing else. And even from when I was 21, I believe that the definition of a woman is to have 360 degrees of power, to be multi-dimensional. So your sexuality, of course, is part of it, because that's me. But there's so many other levels to your womanhood. So I'm always going to appreciate the artists that accentuate and make it clear to young people that there are so many other dimensions to your womanhood and your manhood that you need to strive for than that one dimension of just being a sexual entity or somebody who embraces just violence and confusion.
Wealthfront offers a cash account.
She right, bro. You feel me? That's Sister Soldier, y'all. Hey, y'all put them hand claps in there for them clap hand emojis in there for Sister Soldier. She trying to put our young ladies on game out here.
Perspective on hip hop in general and male hip hop, you coming from a historical group, a legendary group in Public Enemy, and then you kind of see the evolution of where hip hop went from there to gangsta.
Hold up, she was in Public Enemy? Y'all, she was in Public Enemy? Hold up, y'all. We finna add ChatGPT this. Let me see something. Where she at? Where the hell you at, girl? Hold up, y'all.
Hey there, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
I'm alright. Was Sister Soldier part of...
That sounds like the start of an interesting
Shit, hold up,
question.
y'all. I forgot damn what songs. Damn, y'all. It's the shots. I want y'all to know it's the shots.
Now we have
Got it. Well, if you remember the question or need help with anything else, just let me know. I'm here to help.
I'm curious to know your insight or your perspective on hip hop in general and male hip hop. You coming from a historical group, a legendary group in Public Enemy. And
was Sister Soldier part of Public Enemy?
Hip hop went from there to gangsta rap to what we have today, to the dance rap to now.
Yes, Sister Soldier was indeed associated with Public Enemy. She was a part of that movement and had a significant influence on the hip-hop scene, especially in the 90s. It's definitely a fascinating evolution of hip-hop over the years.
Who all was a part of that group?
Public Enemy had a few iconic members. The main ones were Chuck D, Flavor Flav, Professor Griff, Terminator X, and DJ Lord. They were known for their politically charged music and powerful messages. Quite the legendary group.
And also, what seems like a recent rash of violence. I know it's nothing new, but we're able to see it in front of us now with the cell phone. What do you think about hip hop and how it's affecting the black male? Or what's your perspective on hip hop when you come to the black male?
So much over the years.
Are you talking about from the beginning of hip hop, or are you talking about now?
Okay, walk us through the time from Public Enemy to now. I'm interested to hear that.
Well, I love hip hop. I always loved hip hop because I thought it was a forum, you know, and the only place that you could hear the thoughts, the ideas, and the fantasy of other young black men and women. I was closest to Public Enemy. At the same time, I appreciated other people's and other groups and other artists' storytelling, even if their storytelling wasn't the same or didn't have a political emphasis or anything like that. So back in the day, you know, I liked Rakim, of course, and Big Daddy Kane, of course, and Dougie Fresh, of course, and you know, all of the MCs. I just loved the storytelling. Slick Rick, the storytelling I thought was phenomenal, and then the flow, just the way you put the words together, and then also MC Light,
MC Light, Queen Latifah.
Yeah, I liked it all. As it moved on, because time brings change, and it was more like the Foxy Brown, the Little Kims. I appreciated the word, the way they maneuvered the words and delivered the words.
Murder for all. How love is rewarded in the liberated Memphis inside orgasming. Song story, 1.4 million views, 7 months ago. Loading.
You find yourself between the grown-ups and these hooligans. Do you listen to Uncle Bob's intestinal tales for sharp deals on toys? Good choice.
When you pay rent with Built, you're in just months to redeem toward flights with world-class airlines, hotel programs, Amazon.com purchases, future rent payments, and so much more. Plus, pay rent with Built unlocks access to
Video progress bar 0 seconds of 53 minutes, 57 seconds.
Is this it?
The Delta is by far America's most dangerous region.
Hold up, y'all. I had my shit set up the way I wanted. It's not going, man. It is what it is, though, baby. Let me see if I can find it like that. Oh, is that it?
There's never a hip hop artist that headline Super Bowl too.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Anytime you look at any story, I want you to start assuming that.
So this video, they're talking about Jay-Z and Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? And they talking about, well, he's going to be talking to some people about the casino that he wanted to build, that he wanted to get in Brooklyn, man. But it would seem like those people didn't really too much. They weren't feeling Jay-Z. You feel me? And y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think Jay-Z had the power that motherfuckers think he had, bro. I think it was more of that chick that be with him, bro. Desiree Perez or whatever the hell her name is, bro. I think it was been her really pulling the strings behind the scene this whole time, bro. Dude, does that make Jay-Z innocent? No. I definitely do believe Jay-Z also made some moves to do certain things too as well. You know what I'm saying? But I think and this is coming from this just a blind homie opinion, and y'all again, this is just for your entertainment purposes and all alleged. But again, y'all, I think Desiree Perez is really Jay-Z big dog. You feel me? That's really what I think, bro. I think Jay-Z, I think Shawty is really Jay-Z big dog, bro. You feel me? Like I don't think a lot of the moves Jay-Z made, especially like with the NFL stuff like that, I don't think those moves would have been made had it not been for her. So whatever they would look at them, bro, like for people, for them to all of a sudden, when was the last time we heard motherfuckers say no to Jay-Z? It's been a long time, right? So it got to be something they know that's going on that hasn't actually hit the public yet. You feel me?
Percent of what
For
you
them
see
to tell
is
him,
about
nah,
the
we not gonna back
When
you
we look
this
at the
time.
story of Jay-Z trying to get this casino, where he partnered with SL Green and Caesars Entertainment to propose this $5.4 billion casino in Times Square, it's now being reported that his casino bid was initially denied, and reports are coming out that are saying that Jay and Roc Nation have been tied to money laundering allegations, and that's a big contributing factor on why the casino bid was denied. If you haven't seen the video of the casino bid being denied, check this out right here. This is the day it was denied, and this is when the plan lost the bid. Check it out. So that's SL Green CEO Mark Holliday.
This is fresh. Here, there.
And some of these motherfuckers, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, the blind homie don't know who some of these motherfuckers is, bro. You feel me? I can't read a lot of these articles like you guys can, so that's why I like people that, you know, I like content creators that actually read the real information, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get that information and play it from my phone for you guys, you're not gonna understand it the same way I do. You feel me? So it's best for me to react to this with y'all in a way that you guys can understand it too as well. So when I give my thoughts and opinion on this shit, you know what's up with the blind homie. You did.
His feelings on how he feels about them denying that he was one of the partners, and they've spent a lot of money. If you don't understand why he would be so upset, these companies, Roc Nation, SL Green, Caesars Entertainment, they spent a lot of money lobbying, which a lot of you guys know lobbying is just a legal word. In my opinion, it's legal bribery, where they spent a lot of money lobbying different people that would have a say in this, and they went to communities around, and we're gonna report all this. I'm gonna show you guys all the information behind this.
We ain't gonna get into all this shit, yo. It's a whole hour, but I want y'all to get a sense of what's going on and why they kind of, you know, said no to Jay-Z.
And they said no by a vote of 4-2. And their main reason was some of the elected officials were involved in this. They said the neighbors, people who live here, people who work in the area, and other they didn't want it.
Now, the advisory committee is elected officials. This is who the community is saying, hey, we want these people to go up there and
Hope you guys can hear that.
This right here is Desiree Perez. When you look at this woman right here, this is Desiree Perez. She's the CEO of Roc Nation. Very interesting story surrounding her. Her daughter has accused her, or publicly accused her in a lawsuit of being tied to the cartel, to a Mexican cartel. She was pardoned by.
Yep, she was pardoned, I think, by George Bush or Bill Clinton, one of them, you know. And her daughter, like she did try to put her daughter in like a psychiatric home. That was like earlier this year or something like that. I don't know what the hell was going on with that woman, y'all. What's up with these people, man? They so controlling and vindictive, bro, these days. Like, dang, can a motherfucker breathe, bro? Shoot.
For being in possession of like 35 kilos. And I got all that information I'm gonna show you guys on this live stream. But she's the CEO of Rock Nation. And there's a video that I'm gonna show you guys in a second of it's her and Jay and some other people in the room. And it's when they were negotiating the casino bid, right? So they were trying to get the casino passed and they started negotiating it. And you kind of seen Jay take like a role that we don't see him take, which was like, it was almost like his light dim. We know Jay-Z to be a confident, outspoken, you know, he seems like the most confident, almost to a point of cockiness guy, especially in the hip-hop community. You understand that's Jay-Z's persona. But when I show you,
like he said, that's just in the hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, where like Jay-Z, that's his feel. That, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think he would have been able to make all these doggone business moves by himself? Hell no, bruh. He found some real smart business people to help him make these moves. You feel me? And he was just literally the face of a lot of this shit. He wasn't the one. I mean, he probably was there making these. He probably was at the meetings and everything. But bruh, he wasn't the one. You know, they was looking at to make these final deals and shit, bruh. Like, come on, remember? He was dealing in cocaine, bruh. He ain't go to school for no month. He ain't go to school in business management and no shit like that, bruh. So when they be like Jay-Z a billionaire, I be like, man, stop lying to these people, bruh. Y'all need to stop that. You feel me? Cause it's gonna happen, y'all. I think it's gonna happen soon, bruh. And if it don't, the BlindHomie was wrong. But I think Beyonce finna push that nigga out of the way, bruh. For real, for real. Yep. I think she see he losing some of his power and everything, and I think she see, you know, that yacht they went on, bro. That shit finna sink. You feel me? That shit finna start sinking. It probably got little holes in it right now. So she looking crazy right now. Like she trying to figure out what Beyonce trying to figure out what she gonna do. You feel me? But if she able to sever ties with Jay-Z, hell, we gonna see who really got all the money, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all, it really Beyonce, bro. Like Beyonce really the one with all the money, bro.
Video that I'm gonna play for you in a second. You see Desiree Perez seems like she's the leader in the room, and Jay-Z seems like he's the guy that's just taking orders. It's a weird dynamic, and I want you guys to see it for yourself. But let's continue this.
Not just $250 million, we're also giving 0.5% of the revenue of SL Green, Rock Nation, and Caesar's Palace to the community.
So you heard her say there, hey, we're gonna give this much revenue to the community. That's lobbying. You basically saying, you know what, we're gonna give you guys this money for y'all to chill out because y'all seem like y'all got an issue or y'all scared. We need this casino. And this, her being a part of this is Desiree Perez being a part of Rock Nation and what Jay-Z got going on is a big reason why people are saying, and reports are coming out that there's speculation that people on the advisory committee may have felt that there was some money laundering. Obviously, there's some other accusations. I'm gonna show you guys some lawsuits and stuff like that, and mentions of it from other people that have nothing to do with this business. But this is one of the reasons why people believe the advisory committee may have had some reservations about approving the casino for Jay-Z and Rock Nation because of all those other things and the back channel things that's going on.
Who sits on these advisory boards? So the mayor gets to pick a representative to sit on the advisory board. The governor gets to pick someone. The borough president of each borough gets to pick someone. The elected assembly member, the elected senator, and then the city council member.
Very
so
connected
that's
people.
all meant to reflect a broad range of constituents, people who live and work in those neighborhoods.
So we had 8 and a half, we're down to 6.
We're down to 6 bids.
So what comes next?
Well, what comes next is the same citizens advisory committees. Each of those 6-member committees have to vote on the other bids sometime before September 30th. If they get a yes, they advance to the state gaming board, which has promised a decision on where the casino licenses go by December 1st.
So there you guys have it. That's what's going on. That's basically the legal process of what they're going through trying to get this casino passed. Now, the allegations are it's all revolving this money laundering thing that Jay got going on. And it's interesting because Jay-Z actually has lyrics, ironically, or maybe not so ironically, but Jay has lyrics on a song called Smile on his last album, which was 444, where he said, "Oh, y'all thought I was washed?" Right here. He said, "Oh, y'all thought I was washed? I'm at the cleaners, laundering dirty money like the Teamsters." So maybe that's just a flip of a line. Maybe he's just being creative, or maybe Jay is saying something that, you know, he's being, you know, bold about it. Who knows? But either way, these allegations go around. So let's jump into this live stream. As we start the live stream, I only got a couple rules. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button yet. Keep the likes up as we go through the live. Keep it respectful with each other in the comments. And subscriber only channel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all hit that like button for the blind homie, bro.
And we're gonna start with prayer like we always do. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask that you come into our hearts, God. Everybody that's listening, God, everybody that wants to know you, I ask that you give them grace and mercy, God. I ask that you bless everybody that's listening under the sound of my voice. Lord, I ask that any truth that comes through me be clear that it came from you and not from me, God. And anything that's incorrect, let it be clear that it came from me. In Jesus' name, amen. So, where should we begin? Let's get started. Here we go. The article says, Jay-Z's Roc Nation and Caesar Casino proposal faces scrutiny amid serious allegations. Jay-Z's Roc Nation put up a proposal, a $5 billion proposal with Caesar's Palace, or Caesar's Entertainment, and SL Green. Says the ambitious $5 billion proposal for the casino in Times Square, backed by Jay-Z's Roc Nation, is under intense scrutiny following the serious allegations of criminal activity against Roc Nation. Critics are questioning the wisdom of Caesar Entertainment's partnership with the company now associated with claims of money laundering, racketeering, and human trafficking. Serious allegations against Jay-Z's Roc Nation are here. Recent legal filings have brought to light troubling accusations against Roc Nation, including a lawsuit by Terrence Dixon, which alleges that the company has engaged in a pattern of criminal behavior. The lawsuit details claims of money laundering and racketeering, suggesting that Roc Nation personnel coordinated financial cover-ups and laundered illicit proceeds through corporate accounts. This has raised alarms among community.
Y'all, we about to get into this next video. We all talking about Jay-Z and Roc Nation. This is by Miss Lowdown. So y'all guys, go check her out too. Let her know the blind homie sent you, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her channel too. You know what I'm saying?
Own a vacation rental, if it's not visible to millions of travelers on our platform who can't book what they can't see. Your king-size bed, invisible. Your pool, invisible. And your hot tub, that new Shane's Lounge, and your hammock. Don't let your vacation rental be invisible. Listen on Booking.com, get seen, get booked. On Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker.
And shout out to him. When he talked about Monica and Brandy in the darkness, it made me think, is there a separate to the fights of women between the two of them? Now, I'm going to tell you who I think that they would separate to the fights over the other. And I'm going to say, you know, Monica is very valuable to them. You know, she is a coroner and all kinds of stuff. She do all kinds of stuff. She prepares. You know, when you pass away, she prepares bodies and all of that stuff. Y'all, Monica's too valuable. If anybody's going to be a separate to the fights, it's going to be Brandy. And he put something on my mind when he started saying that everybody looked like they was at a funeral when they came to the concert. It was weird that they came there in the first place. But not really. They could be getting ready.
Y'all know something that's weird? It's weird that they say Monica been working with Jay-Z and Roc Nation. It's weird. And y'all know how long Monica been working to get C Murder out of prison? So when I found that out, bro, like it really made me wonder if she's doing all this behind the scenes work for Jay-Z and Rock Nation to somehow help get C Murder out of prison, bro. Cause it do seem like if you know what's going on, man, it kind of, bro, like, they using Monica for something, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue to see what Miss Lowdown got to say.
Yeah, okay, y'all is coming. So, but they could be amping up for their next sacrifice to the fight. And don't be surprised if it's Brandy. I did a video on Brandy before, y'all. I did a video on Brandy, and I said her numbers is saying that she's in trouble. Yeah. And due to the fact that she got health issues, because when I did that video saying that something is up with Brandy, and then the next day Brandy was in the hospital, they're going to use that as it. So it could be a sacrificial fight, a brewing between Brandy and Monica for all of that attention to come to that concert. And then everybody was looking like they was at a funeral, and everything was staged. And then they just had this big, party at the Kardashian house, which to me, they all just get meeting up, okay, having an excuse to all meet up together like they used to do at their white parties and talk about who going out or coming in or this and that and this. To me, this is all still about keeping control, all about control. This is how they've been doing for a long time. P. Diddy is in jail now, so Jay-Z is trying to pick up where they left off at and make sure that they have control of the industry, that they have a say-so on who get movie roles, who get this part, who do collabs together, and they still try to hold on to the fact of being able to blackball people and this and that and that and this. That's what that looks like to me. Because all of a sudden now, they're acting as if, oh, the Kardashians and Beyonce are best friends now. Okay.
And that's crazy too, bro, because hey, we know Beyonce to not like Kim Kardashian them for a long ass time, bro. So it is weird all of a sudden after all these years, bro, with like 2 decades or something like that, they all of a sudden and sometimes shit it happens like that. Motherfuckers get tired of beefing with one another. They getting old. They probably, they feel that they missed out a lot of time on getting to know one another. Maybe they read each other wrong or something like that. So it do happen. But Beyonce did kind of make it clear, bro, before that she ain't really want shit to do with Kim Kardashian or the Kardashians, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird now that they kicking the bobo and all that kind of stuff, y'all. It's really weird that all that is going on right now with them. You feel me? But whatever. It is what it is, I guess, y'all.
Something is a brewing. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Something is definitely a brewing. But anyway, y'all, share, subscribe if you like this video. Thank you all.
Skip ahead 3 seconds. 60 minutes, 39 seconds. Press up, loading.
Peace, y'all.
Up next in, fight, roll back. Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar, WWE title, WWE higher.
We definitely finna get into that, y'all. Well, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the time with the BlindHomie, Hope everybody getting ready to enjoy a good game this evening. You dig? It's a City Nash. Yeah, bro, I am him. The BlindHomie, man. You feel me? Guess what, dog? I know you don't, but I smoke. And I roll my own shit too, bro. But you know what? You can pour a shot for a brother, you feel me? Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna check out these comments before I get up out of here, man. I'm going for the Bulldogs. I'm a big Bulldog fan, y'all. The BlindHomie is a Bulldog fan, so I'm getting ready to sit back, take me a few more shots and listen to the game, you know what I'm saying? See what's gonna happen, man. Bulldogs need to win. They need to win. What y'all think about, Jay-Z, Rock Nation? We know Diddy locked up right now. Y'all think Jay-Z gonna be next, man? Y'all think something gonna happen to Brandy, bro? Because I didn't know Brandy was sick. But y'all think something gonna happen to her? You feel me?
Yoda, random for Palestine, button. Yoda, Lil Baby diss song trash, button. Tap to activate.
Cause I don't
Damien 619 COL said hi button. Tap to activate.
I don't really know, man. Like
Yoda, Lil Baby Diss Songs Trash button.
like I don't
Tap to activate.
see. I haven't heard anything about Brandy in a while. So to hear that, you know, she's been sick or she's been in the hospital, that was news to me too. But Brandy, we hope you get well. You know what I'm saying? Hope you be on the tour, and we pray they don't try to use you as a sacrifice. You know, Jay-Z, why y'all, man, look, look. Out of all the artists that Jay-Z got signed to Rock Nation, bro, for one that I know of, definitely is Bobby Fishscale. You feel me? So Jay-Z got a couple of different artists, bro. But which two are in the limelight the most? And one of them now both of them are kind of involved in some legal issues. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's just crazy, bro. Like Rock Nation, bro, they getting hit with it hard. You did? They getting hit with it real hard, y'all, because you got all these allegations that's going on with this what's his name, bro? Lil Uzi Vert, you know what I'm saying? Then Meg Thee Stallion. Them are the two that we hear the most about, bro. But why? Like, where everybody else at? Why them two the only two that's like in the limelight? You know what I'm saying? Why nobody else? Like, damn. Like, I thought Rock Nation was a family, bro. Like, at least that's what everybody thought. But we only see and hear more of Lil Uzi Vert and then Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? We don't really get a lot of new information and new music on these other artists that are signed with Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with that, y'all? Like, anybody ever wonder what's up with that, bro? Because it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all know y'all see Nicki Minaj, she's spazzing out on Jay-Z and Rock Nation, bro. So Rock Nation got a lot going on right now, y'all. You did. But thank you guys for joining the BlindHomie, man. Hey, man, y'all continue to tap in with me. You feel me? And y'all make sure y'all go let Sadie Nash know the BlindHomie definitely is blind, bro. Tell him I can't help it. I'm good at what I do. You feel me? It's a lot of us blind people out there, but it's only a few of us that go as hard as the BlindHomie. You feel me? Yeah. So y'all make sure Sadie Nash know that, bro. You did. And subscribe to his channel too as well. Y'all go check out Will Evans 1111. Subscribe to his channel too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all also go check out Miss Lowdown. Subscribe to her channel too, bro. Check her out too as well. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, y'all, we trying to hit a goal of 600. You feel me? And the BlindHomie will be giving away $100. You know what I'm saying? And after that, we're gonna try to go for another 500 subscribers, bro. We hit another 500 subscribers, the BlindHomie gonna put up $200. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep helping the BlindHomie grow, and the BlindHomie gonna keep bringing y'all some good ish. You did? And we gonna chill, and we gonna vibe, and y'all gonna kick it with the BlindHomie. You feel me? So thank you guys for your time, bro. I appreciate the company. Hey, go Bulldogs.
Finish button. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Tap to activate. Okay button. Tap to activate. YouTube. Tap to activate.